News coming in right now. Allahabad High Court dismisses Masjid Committee's plea challenging maintainability of 5 Hindu worshippers' suit filed in the Varanasi court seeking right to worship inside Gyanvapi mosque premises. Now the court has upheld the Varanasi court September 12, 2022 order holding the suit's maintainability. So this was after the Muslim petitioners, in fact the Muslim side had gone to court challenging the lower court's order. Nalini Sharma is joining us live at the moment. Nalini, give us more details as to what happened in court in Allahabad High Court today.
Well, Paulami, if you remember, I think it was around September last year when the Varanasi court had first said that this suit that has been filed by 5 Hindu devotees seeking their right to worship inside the Gyanvapi mosque premises was in fact maintainable and it should be heard on merits. After that September order from the Varanasi court last year, the Muslim parties had asked for its revision and they said that this order, they filed a revision plea and they challenged the order of the lower court, calling the suit and the entire suit maintainable. So on this plea, the Allahabad High Court has today pronounced its verdict. A single judge bench of Justice J.J. Munir has pronounced the order and the plea by the Muslim sides has been dismissed, which essentially means that the Allahabad High Court agrees with the fact that this suit is in fact maintainable and there should be a right to worship, and now this case will be further heard on merits by the concerned court. What we also need to remember is that this is only on the aspect of maintainability. Under Order 7 Rule 11 of the CPC, this plea was filed by the Muslim parties challenging the maintainability, and the Allahabad High Court today has effectively upheld the maintainability and the lower court order on the same, saying that the suit is maintainable, which means that there is nothing wrong with what they are asking and we can go ahead and hear the case on merits itself. The merits of this case, Paulami, of course, are going to be as to whether or not that particular structure that has been in dispute regarding the Gyanvapi mosque is in fact a shivling as is being claimed by the Hindu sides, or it's simply a fountain, because it's on the basis of that that the Hindu parties are claiming that they have a right to worship and should be allowed to offer prayers inside the Gyanvapi mosque. So now the case is going to be heard on merits. It's a big go-ahead from the Allahabad High Court on this aspect, but at the same time we need to remember that the Muslim side still might go ahead and challenge this order itself before a higher court and ask for it to be overturned, because on the aspect of maintainability, if they are able to prove that there is no case, then the Hindu side case falls completely flat on its face and the case won't be heard on merits at all in the near future. So it remains to be seen what happens, but for now it's a big win from the Allahabad High Court for the Hindu parties that had said that this case is maintainable and they do have a right to worship, and the Allahabad High Court has gone ahead and said that yes, the order of the Varanasi court was right and the case is in fact maintainable and should be heard on merits now.
So just a couple of things, Nalini, over there. So what you're basically saying that there is a possibility that the Muslim side could challenge this order of the Allahabad High Court in a higher court, that's possibly the Apex Court, the Supreme Court. Again, do let me know on that. And secondly, also, okay, let's listen into a few reactions that are coming in at the moment. Okay, we will go back to those reactions that are coming in from the lawyers who've been arguing on behalf of both sides in the Allahabad High Court. Nalini, my colleague, is joining us. So the Muslim side could possibly, Nalini, you were saying, challenge this order of the Allahabad High Court, and basically what the Allahabad High Court today has stated is that the plea of the Hindu women worshippers is absolutely maintainable. So basically now the Kashi court, the Varanasi court, can hear their plea to in fact access.
देखिए, आज ये बहुत ऐतिहासिक फैसला है क्योंकि मुस्लिम पक्ष हमेशा ये क्लेम करता रहता था कि ये केस प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप एक्ट और वक्फ एक्ट से बाधित है। आज वाराणसी की सिविल कोर्ट ने 12 सितंबर को हमारे पक्ष में फैसला दिया था और सेम बात आज इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट ने भी ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस जे.जे. मुनीर ने कही है, जिसमें उन्होंने होल्ड किया कि रिवीजन पिटीशन मेंटेनेबल नहीं है और अंजुमन इंतजामिया की पिटीशन डिसमिस की।
Okay, so that is what the Hindu side lawyer has to say as to what exactly happened in courts. Nalini, again, those two questions to you. This, of course, was what Nalini said. There's a possibility that the Muslim side could be challenging this order of the Allahabad High Court in a higher court. But this basically is a big win for the Hindu side, because now the Varanasi Civil Court can hear their petition to access and worship the deities inside the Gyanvapi complex.